Today, I am going to tell a story about a little mermaid. Once upon a time, deep in the blue sea, there used to be a sea kingdom with one king and six daughters. The king used to love his sixth daughter the most. The name of the sixth daughter was Eva. On one fine day, it was the birthday of the fifth daughter, and her name was Marina. The king got so proud and announced her birthday to all the people in the sea kingdom. Even Marina was excited on her birthday. She was waiting for the present which her father was going to give her. As a surprise, the father allowed her to reach the sea surface and enjoy the bright sunlight and fresh breeze out there. The fifth daughter, Marina, got so excited, thanked her father, thanked everyone, and rushed towards the sea surface. She enjoyed the sea breeze and also she enjoyed the sunlight. When she came back, his sixth daughter Eva, who he loves the most, asked her a request, and the request was, "Can I go to the sea surface?" But the king denied it because he told her daughter that there are some certain rules that people in the sea kingdom should follow. Eva was very sad and thought her father doesn't love him. But a small shrimp came by and said that everyone knows your father loves you, don't be depressed. And Eva was very excited. And then the little shrimp also told that wait for one more year and you will turn 18 and you will also get a chance to visit the sea surface. The sixth daughter and the little mermaid, who's known as Eva, got so much excited and thanked the little shrimp for the encouragement and the cheering which he provided. And for some time they went aside and played fishball. And from then she was counting, counting, and counting for a chance to visit the sea surface. During one night, her grandma said that we have a long lifespan than the humans who could only live up to a maximum of 100 years. She also said that if we do only good deeds in our life, we can also go to heaven with the air god fairies. And by listening that, Eva got very excited and thought, and from that day, she fixed to do only good deeds in her life. Like that, the days passed by and passed by. And on one day, it was her birthday, and she wasn't even able to sleep on the past night. She woke up and rushed towards the sea surface on the order of her father. When she reached the sea surface, she was she was she was astonished by the sunlight and by the breeze. And also she saw a boat on which she saw a prince. The prince was very handsome, and she was mesmerized and fell in love with the prince. And suddenly a huge storm came by, and the ship was collapsed, and the prince was sunk into and the prince was shrunk into the sea. To get the prince out, the little mermaid Eva risked her life and went into the water and saved the prince. She was trying to save the prince on the land to get him conscious, but when she was just near to get him conscious, someone was coming by and she ran away into the sea. The prince who was on the boat thought that another woman who was in front of him saved her life, but actually it was the little mermaid Eva who saved his life and ran away into the sea. Eva knew it, and she was not depressed because because the prince's life is the most important thing to her, and the prince is still alive. Why would she be sad? She went into the water, and she went again back into the water, and was very sad because she was not able to be with the prince who she loved so much. She was very depressed and she was waiting for another chance to go into the sea. Some days passed by and she decided to spend the rest of her life with him, and she fixed that she will turn into a human no matter what it costs. So she found some information that a black witch in the Black Mountains could help her, and then she ran towards the black witch and asked her for help. The witch with a cruel voice shouted that I will help you for a cost. And then Eva told that I will do anything for the love of my life. Tell me what should I do? And then the the witch with the cruel voice replied that I will give you a magic potion, but first you should pay this cost. And then she told the cost. If you if you don't fail to if you win the heart of the prince, you will live rest of your life as a human and will be happy with your prince. But if you fail to win the heart of the prince, you will die and be formed as sea form. And Eva, as we all know, was ready to risk anything for prince and accepted her cost. And then she got the magic potion and drank it when she reached the shore. And then she went towards the prince. Both of them became very lovely, and they used to and they started to love each other's company. At the right time, the woman the woman came the woman came, and this woman was the woman who the prince actually thought saved her life. But no, as we all know, Eva was the one who saved the prince's life by and the prince told that I love this woman and I will marry her, by saying that Eva was very depressed and was very sad. So she thought that she lost the love of her life, and also she will die. By knowing this information, the little shrimp who was along with her ran into the sea and alerted the king and all the five daughters. They were all very angry and also very sad because of her daughter, but they were very angry because of that witch, and they all of them rushed towards the witch and requested her to do something to counterbalance that. And then the witch again shouted in a cruel voice that yes, I could do that, and there's a counterbalance spell, but for that she needs to pay a cost, and she needs to kill the prince. And then they reached the sea surface and told this to the little mermaid Eva. And then she went near the prince to pay that cost. That cost actually was to kill the prince with a magical dagger. She almost killed the prince, and at the last moment she was unable to do it because she said that he was the love of my life and I can't do it. When she was returning and was starting to die, some magical force pulled her out of the water and said that you won't die. And those magical forces came from the air god fairies, because in her entire life she has been very kind to humans and sea creatures. So the air god fairies told that you have been very kind to everyone in your life and you will not die. You will be immortal for this life, and in the next life you will get a chance to be a human, and you will also marry your love of your life. By listening that, Eva got very excited and happy. She was unable to control her happiness and was crying because of her happiness. In some time, the air god fairies took her with themselves to the heaven. She was so excited to see the heaven also, and then she went up and up and up. This is the end of the story. Thank you.